Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Stellaris. Give me a second here. First comment for the algorithm. I love you, bro. I have been watching you. I see you. You're doing good work. Thank you. Hold on, I gotta turn this monitor off. Okay. Sorry, it was tripping me up. I was hearing feedback from a monitor. Trent, thank you, man. I gotta say, dude, I don't deserve it. I mean, I don't feel like. Just thank you. Thank you. Everybody helps, man. How are you doing today? It's good to finally talk to you, man. I don't know if you're still there. Yeah. Well, I've seen you for many months now. I mean, doing that, and you know, that's cool. I kind of, you know, I'm still kind of new to this in some ways, right? I guess it's a journey, you know. So yeah, we're playing Stellaris today. I got a real treat for you, Warhammer 40K fans, especially Blood Angels fans. And I didn't start as a Blood Angels fan. I was really on for Rabuda Gilliman, you know, in the current setting, and just him in general. I'm just a fan of Imperium Secundus. That is my thing. Those Primarchs that made up that group, that is my jam. Like, that's my favorite thing. That is my favorite out of everything. Those three Primarchs, they're my favorite Primarchs overall. I kind of find myself a little bit in all of them, but not a little bit, but well, kind of like Gilliman's like who I want to be. Lionel Johnson is who I am, my dark side, and who I can be in a bad way if I'm not careful. Like the bad things he does, the mistakes he's made, so to speak. I don't think he's a bad guy, but he represents yeah. I can relate with him, especially the dark part of him. I'm not really big on secrets though, but I mean, that's kind of the part where I kind of break away. But like, Gilliman's like, you know, he's like what I wish I was, that kind of thing, you know. But Sanguinius, man, I really deeply identify with him. I didn't think I did. I didn't think a lot of him at first. You know, but after reading all the lore, reading the whole Horus Heresy, learning about Dante especially, actually, part of me likes Dante more than Sanguinius. I know that's blasphemy. Especially you're a Dark Angels fan. I mean, but then again, some might argue that he's kind of I mean, he literally does represent Sanguinius, even though he repeatedly says that he's not. He kind of is, especially now that he's actually between the two Primarchs that had a very close relationship with his father, with Sanguinius. He kind of is that placeholder now, but they are different. They are different beings. You know, Sanguinius and Dante, of course, but I think they're equally important. They kind of see, like, Dante, he was naturally that way, but I mean, either way. So the Blood Angels, the reason I like them so much, okay, the why I identify with them so much is because they struggle like I do. I like, as far as struggling, which is a huge part of my life. As you know, you've seen me, those of you that see me since this started, I'm a struggler, man. I mean, my favorite anime character is Guts, man. That's me, dude. That's literally me, Guts. Yeah. Like, there's a part where he's just like, you know, we'll find you wherever you are. We'll get you. Like, and he's just like, shut up. Dude, I've had moments like that, because I'm not going to go into details because those are kind of personal and private, but like, yeah. So I can relate with fighting with darkness and doing the right thing and being good or at least honorable in spite of that immense darkness underneath. And that's kind of, that really, as much as I, like, even though the Blood Angels were my first choice, I couldn't, after reading the lore, I could not deny that's really, you know, I really relate to that chapter, that Legion, just the Blood Angels in general, and Sanguinius the most. Now, I'm not as pretty, obviously. I'm not as noble as they depict Sanguinius, right? Like, he's like supposed to be perfection, right? Like, he's probably arguably, you argued, like, if you were to pick out perfect Primarchs, right? Like perfect pretty boy Primarchs, it'd be him and Fulgrim, basically. That's who you'd be arguing between. And obviously, Fulgrim, Sanguinius naturally does what Fulgrim wishes he could do, but isn't able to, you know, or wasn't able to. So that's kind of the difference there. But anyway, let's get into this. I don't want to take too much time, but it's kind of good to be back. I did tell you guys I'm never going to be completely done with this unless it just dies. But even then, it's like, I mean, it's just not my favorite game. You get what I'm saying? It's just not my, you know, favorite game. But I want to share something with you guys, actually. Let me see if I can do this. I want to share you guys a little preview. I got a treat for you guys. Something happened today. You know what? Hold on a second. That is a bad song to have on this playlist, so I'm going to remove it. And we're going to play something else. There we go. Huh. Okay. All right, well. Anyway, let me get back on track here. That music was way too pleasant. So, yeah, the thing of it is, what really irritated me when I left the Philippines is I was basically ill-prepared and didn't, you know, was forced to leave my music behind. That really ticked me off because I had worked hard on that, and I swear to God, there is a troll narrator in my life. I feel like sometimes, you know, if life was a video game, I would be having a troll narrator. I really would. I don't know how to explain it, but like, it was just really convenient how I went to grab the external hard drive to you know, load my files the day that I was going to leave to America. I guess I should have done this, you know, I should have prepared sooner and found this out sooner. But yeah, when I went to put the files in there and leave, full. And I went to delete, you know, the files that I didn't want in there, and it said 2 hours. I'm like, are you kidding me? So yeah, that's why my music sucks right now. I'm having music problems. So, but then again, honestly, after today, I'm going to try to remember. Yeah, I'm going to try to remember to just sit down and really just spend some time. It's just, it's boring, man. It is. It's boring. It's boring to sit there and just vet music. I'm kind of just done with the sound crap, but you really can't do this work without burying your face in sound. By the way, I hope my mic sounds good. This is the second headset I had to buy. The last stream I had, now I haven't looked at it and nobody said anything, but I guarantee you there was some bad moments in there where my headset gave some distortions, and so I had to take that back, and I didn't want to risk making another stream with those distortions. So, but let me see if I can dig this up, guys. I got something amazing today. Any of you guys in my Discord, if you check it, you'll know what happened. Let me see if I can link it. Or let me see if I can pull it up. So, under new, I think it's under new videos. No. Videos. Back. That. Okay. Give me a second. Actually, I'm going to mute everything, and then I'm going to, I'm going to go ahead and, go ahead and fit this to screen real quick here. All right, be right back. Okay. Okay, guys. I have something really cool for you. I got an amazing achievement today. All right, you're gonna see a clip. I have not processed it or edited it. I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna make it into a short, and I'm gonna put it on my channel soon. But I just wanted to share it with you guys here. Give you guys a little bit of privilege there. So, give me a second. Let me take down this. Let me take down this, and go with got there. Okay, and that. Okay. Let me see. All right. All right, you guys ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hopefully, nothing bad happens. Watch this. Right, wait for it, wait for it. I'm just going about my business. All right, right about here. About to hit the, when I hit the pause button. That's right there, right there. Bam! Bam! I got it. You see that? I wish it would just pause. Why does it? Wow. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna un-F this. Yeah. Do not. Wow. Can I pause this thing? Can I pause this thing? Wow. Well, I'm just kind of all right. All right, look at the bottom screen. I know that maybe I can. Can I zoom this? I don't think I can. I don't think I can zoom this, guys. I don't know how. But dude, I got the achievement, the 0.8% achievement for invading Earth during a world war. That's during the Machine Age. So I got it, guys. I got that achievement. Basically, let me see. I'll put something else up here. So we got image. Actually, I'll just image. I'll show you guys. Yeah, I was playing this. I saw Soul System mix me. I'm like, okay. I was playing an Empire where I could do that, and I did it, and I got that. Friggin' after many years of casually hoping to get that, going for it, trying to get it when I saw the opportunity. I know I'm going to show you guys in a second. It just bear with me. I'm sorry, bear with me. It's just I lost my shit. I don't know if you heard me, but I lost my shit when I got this. But I don't think it captured it. Let's see. So form and there we go. That's what I got, guys. I got this today. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks, Trent. Glad you're still watching, dude. Yeah, I got this this morning. And with the Blood Angels, dude. Yeah, Soul Spawn right next to me. It was a Machine Age, yeah. And I even checked with 3PO. I communicate with him, and I said, hey, is this real? Did I get this? Like, is this what I think it is? And he's like, yeah. I was like, holy shit. So yeah, I'm grateful. I'm happy. Yeah, this made my day. Definitely. This made my day for about 10 or 15 seconds. Okay. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I wanted you guys to know that I got that today. So I'll chop up that clip there. I got the cool thing with this headset that I got, is it has a program where I can just take clips out of my gameplay, and it seems to be pretty easy to do. And when that happened, I was like, dude, press the button now. I'm just like Alt D, and then I looked out, I was like, yes, I got it. I was so excited, like, because now I can put that on my channel. It's there forever. So it's like, yeah, good content, excellent content. So I'm already starting to like this headset. I didn't like it at first, but yeah, that alone. But I could get another program for that. But I think I really, after that, I can't. My foot's in the door. I can't go back on that. I definitely want a program from now on where I can just say, hey, I need to clip that so I can content it, instead of just leaving my recorder on, you know what I mean? I think that would actually be a lot better. Honestly, I think it would be a lot better, especially if I could tweak it to where it would capture like the last 3 to 5 minutes. I'm sure there's something like that out there. In fact, that's exactly what I should do. In fact, that's probably the solution that I've been looking for to how the hell do I make videos now? Because I have been mystified by that question. I have not had a good answer for that. Give me a second. Okay, no, we'll get rid of that. Yeah, that's up there. So, okay, we are gonna start though, for sure. We are gonna start, guys. But I want to let you know that I got that, and I want to show you the Blood Angels. So let's get into it. First though, I want to play the music again. Let's see. So, okay, yeah. So we'll play this again. There. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna show you guys my build. All right, these are the Blood Angels. Now that's not perfect. I can't, with themes, I can't ever get it exactly dead on, right? And you're gonna see some things that you're like, that's not the lore. Okay, yeah, it's Stellaris, man. God King Supreme. Think of it like that. It wasn't exactly. It's not exactly 40K, but it's close. So it's not my Imperium of Man build. Okay, there's a lot of differences here. I decided that I wasn't going to make it a Fnatic Purifier, even though I could have. But I actually decided to kind of step back a little bit on that and try something a little different. And I kind of want to... I made this build in the context of the... obviously Dante's the chapter master. So this is a current setting. This is a current setting build. And unlike Great Crusade. Because that Imperium Man I did was Great Crusade era. This is the Blood Angels in the modern setting up to the current date. As the latest lore that we can find. So, Dante is regent of Imperium Nihilus, and he's met the Lion, he's met Gilliman, and he's a Primaris now, and this is kind of the best looking character I could come up with to capture his look. I felt like the smaller humans just really didn't do it justice. I mean, these don't either. So there's not really a good portrait for Space Marines, obviously. So you gotta work with what you got, We made an Imperial because I mean they're still in the Imperium Man, and the Chapter Master is they are the supreme leader, like that they are the first and final say. They are in a sense a king or a monarchy, and they do not step down. From what I understand, most of chapters, now every chapter is different, but the Chapter Master generally does not step down unless he dies. Basically, he serves until he gets killed. Basically, that's how I haven't really heard of a Chapter Master yet. I mean, I'm sure there's probably one out there, or somebody can probably point to lore where that says that there might be those one or two situations where a Chapter Master actually did not die and lose his leadership or give up his leadership. I mean, but generally Chapter Masters do not give up their power unless they're killed, unless they die for the Emperor, so to speak, right? So, they die serving the Emperor. So Dante is 1,200 years old. For those of you that don't know Blood Angels lore, he is the oldest Space Marine that has ever lived. I mean, he's older than the Primarchs. So, in, amount of lifespan, okay? Now, the Primarchs can outlive him, obviously, but he, like I said, he is the oldest. In fact, you would have to say Belisarius Cawl technically is the oldest anything that's really alive and can actually talk that has human DNA right now. Gilliman, yeah. Gilliman, Cawl, the Lion, Lionel Johnson, and biologically, Lionel Johnson's the oldest, period. But I mean, unless you still consider the Emperor to be alive, I kind of don't. He's a vegetable at best. At worst, he's pretty much dead. So, and you got the Demon Primarchs too, but I kind of don't count them because they're chaos and that they're not really actually human anymore at that point. But this is all subjective. Anyway, I'm getting off track. So they're xenophobe, they're frenetic militarists. They can still do diplomacy, but they don't like to. Just like the modern day Imperium. I'd rather just exterminate the Xenos and just be done with it. But they don't always have to do that, right? Not like with the Fnatic Purifier. So that changes there. They thrive during war. This is a 100% war build. Like, distinguished admiralty, warrior culture, and then the third I'll pick nationalistic zeal. They're strong. They do more army damage. Space Marines are powerful. Obviously, yes, we'll go with genetic ascension, absolutely. And do that and try to get the most lore accurate one that we can find, out of the variants, because this is biogenesis. So we're gonna try that out. Now, I did try something else out that's not congruent with the lore, and I looked at origins of like, okay, what really fits the Space Marines? I mean, the Space Marines, not the Imperium Man, because that's Fnatic Purifier. That's the closest origin, really, I feel, that really fits for the Imperium Man. Everything else is kind of like, I mean, we could look at it. Okay, so origins, I mean, evolutionary predators, that's their opponents. That's the Tyranids, right? I mean, that if anything, that's kind of so that's not them. That they're the enemy. I mean, prosperous unification, but who wants to fucking do that? That is, I mean, I did a bit on this. It's good, but it's boring, right? Nobody wants to do this by default unless they don't know what they're doing, right? No offense, but come on, let's get real. Hey, King, yeah, thanks, thank you for welcoming me back. It's good to be back. I finally got a headset I can work with. Hopefully, it doesn't do any ear. I can't say that on YouTube thing. Insert that name for yourself. But I won't say it on YouTube because it's yeah, it's a naughty word. Okay, so Sniper Mechanic Creed, they're not the Mechanicus. Now you could argue, oh well, they have Tech Marines. Okay, yeah, true. And yeah, they have the Black Carapace, but really, that's not their thing. They're not the Mechanicus. They're the Adeptus Astartes. This doesn't make any sense. That's Hive Mind anyway. This doesn't make any sense. That's Necrons. They fight the Necrons. It's funny. My first game with these guys, I did spawn next to a Determined Exterminator, which is hilarious. I was like, oh hey, our neighbors are the Necrons are back. So. And I didn't want to do under one rule because I guess you could argue that Dante could be that for the Blood Angels for sure. I just felt this was overdone for me. I wanted to do something different. Can't do Arc Welders. I thought about that, but they're not machines, and they're not going to be machines. The Imperium hates machines. Well, they hate sentient machines, right? On paper, abominable intelligence. So we can't do any of that either. So that Hive Mind, they're not Hive Mind. Subterranean, there's nothing in the lore that even fits with that. Teachers of the Shroud is the exact opposite of what you want to do with Blood Angels and Space Marines because that's their enemy. That's Chaos. So why the hell would you have a Space Marine build? Unless it's a Chaos Space Marine build, that'd be one thing. But that's not the Blood Angels. You'd have to pick the Black Legion or something, in my opinion. Well, it's not really opinion. It's just kind of, yeah. If you did like the Iron Warriors, for example, absolutely. You pick Teachers of the Shroud or any Chaos Space Marine faction, you would kind of have to pick this. This is, I mean, you really could not play Chaos Space Marines without this. This is kind of required, right? Because that Chaos is in the name, and this is Chaos. So, I mean, you could not do this and then go manually find Teachers of the Shroud, I guess. That is an option, of course. Now, that didn't make any sense. Necrophage. I did consider this briefly. I did think about this because these guys are space vampires. Okay, they represent the space vampires. You got the Space Wolves, Lehman Russ. You got the Knights. Lionel Johnson. You have the trying to think of a good name, not an insult for the Ultramarines because I like the Ultramarines. Probably the the Romans, yeah. So, you got the Romans, Ultramarines, and then you got other different tropes, Batman or Batman, Comrade Kurz, except he's evil Batman. And yeah, I mean, you got Corvus Corax, basically Edgar Allan Poe, and just all that stuff. But the Blood Angels represent vampires. If that's the closest thing trope you could give them is that they're space vampires. Just like, the Space Wolves are wolves, wolf. Yeah. So they, with Blood Angels is blood. And you'll read that if you ever read their lore. So this was really tempting. Though the thing of it is that it's really doesn't fit with them. That's just not really their story. I mean, this is kind of like this is Xenos. This is not really or mutant. This is not really, well, even though you could argue Blood Angels are mutants. That I don't want to get into that, but yeah, I mean, but you could make a case for Necrophage, and I might actually do a variant like that sometime just to check it out. But I still don't think it would be exactly lore accurate. So I decided not to do that. So I went with something, ironically, Void Dwellers. I thought about that. Remnants, Shadow Ring. That just wasn't not really interested in these other ones. I mean, you know, uh, now post-apocalyptic, that actually does kind of make sense. I gotta admit, because if you're going by the up-to-date lore, Baal has literally been devastated. It's there's a book that says devastation of Baal. Go figure, right? So this would actually fit in the sense that maybe not nuclear fire, but the Tyranids basically when they run through a world, even if, according to the lore, even if they lose or they get pushed back or they get kicked out, they still cause a lot of devastation, a lot of problems for that world. That world is basically, it's, if it's not dying, it's struggling for sure. I mean, even McCrag had a lot of scars after it was invaded, according to what I read. Clone Army was tempting, though I would have had to do some gymnastics with the lore there too. No machines, hard reset. No, that didn't make no sense. And it's kind of like, yeah. So I looked. Long story short, I looked at all this. I was like, okay, I can't really see anything here that makes perfect sense other than Necrophage and maybe post-apocalyptic. But I had not tried Starlit Citadel yet. And I got to thinking, I'm like, well, this would make more sense for the Imperial Fists, obviously. In fact, I should, now that I actually tried this and liked this today, I think I am going to do Imperial Fists. I'm going to do the Yellow Boys, man. Gotta, right? I mean, this is their thing. Defense, the best offense is a good defense. If any of you guys are fans of Texas Beast Device, yeah, we could do Rogel Dorn and or Sigismund, whoever. Insert named Imperial Fist. Now, problem is, it would probably have to be a earlier setting, and obviously, if we could, we named our first Citadel the Phalanx, even though it couldn't move. So, like, yeah, I mean, but yeah, this would be more appropriate for Dorn's Angry Boys. Well, not even them, like for just Dorn's boys, the guys in yellow, But I decided to do this for the Blood Angels. We could just mind twist the narrative to say that the Imperial Fist worked on it and built them for them, and they're using them. Or they've got Imperial Fist liaisons with them that are helping them build these things. I don't know. You can make all kinds of headcanon, right? I mean, or maybe they stole some Iron Warriors tech. Who knows? But yeah, I decided to try this and go with something I hadn't experienced this origin yet, and I'm glad I did because I was kind of afraid. I think I didn't pick it for the longest time because I just didn't want to get my hopes up that defense was back. But based on what I've seen so far, I think it is. Especially, I've got some new ideas on how I could make defense work. Especially gunning for ion cannons, for one. Gunning for ion cannons, getting photon launchers, making a point of getting those things, and kind of just, spamming that, making sure get the range upgrades with the buildings. And then you've got this and all the, unyielding. So but anyway, I just want to showcase the build. I don't want to go too much further. You pretty much got the gist of it. Distinguished Admiralty, Warrior Culture. If you got any questions, I mean, I probably could do a theme build guide if you guys really like this. So give me feedback. If you like this build, if you really want to see me kind of showcase this build for a future video, yeah, leave a comment and it'll encourage me. Speaking of videos, I absolutely have been literally meditating, literally thinking and wondering and just considering and just kind of taking a breather and thinking about the direction I want to go in, or that I feel like I could go in, and the possibilities for content going forward, as always. And I am feeling a very strong desire at this moment to go back to the Philippines. And when I go back there, just really kind of making videos for all the games I play my priority, regardless of what views they get. I'm just going to do them, and you guys either like them or you don't. And Stellaris will be included in that. you know, and kind of just rotate through that. I think is kind of my plan, what I've got in my head right now. Now, you guys know what I have in my head isn't always what happens, obviously, but sometimes it does. So we'll just have to take the good with the bad. And so, all right, I'm done talking. I probably should have put up my talking shit sign, but we're gonna get down with the gameplay now, guys. Let's go ahead and. So we're just gonna say done. We have everything we need, I believe. Oh, I will go over real quick traits, though they're not really. Well, I already did do that, so let's go. We're going on Commodore. That's kind of what that's the difficulty I've been working on forever. Honestly, it's kind of it's been pretty difficult for me to get above that. Because of the way I play, like my preferred play style. Not so much my skill. It's just, you know, just like the way I like to play. I like to conquer. I'm a warrior. I'm not a pacifist. I generally don't play pacifist empires. I like to play wide. I don't like to play tall. So if I'm not being pacifist and I'm not playing tall, it's really hard to kind of thrive past this difficulty I've found. Especially if you like to play empires that are very aggressive, like Determined Exterminator and Fanatic Purifier. They just get ahead of you too fast. Now, like I said, I am open to improving my game. I actually did talk with someone today about it. So see how I can get to that next level there and solve some of the issues I've been having with this game since its release. So that are still there, unfortunately. So I do think I've come a long way. All right. So I'm going in blind. I have no idea what I'm in for. I decided to start fresh because I kind of didn't like the game I was playing. And I didn't like the way I was playing, and I did that after I learned what I learned today. So, I actually do... Part of me wants to get Afterburners. And definitely want to get that. And what we're going to do is we are going to bank hard on military. Obviously, we are a military empire. So we are going to do that. And you know what? That's a level 2 weapon. We're going to go with it. So we're just going to do what's there. And we're going to let fate decide what we're going to do. Now, yeah, we're desert preference. So we're going to go ahead and kind of like make a couple more science ships. Kind of get started there. So one strategy I've started doing is I actually started microing my construction ships and my science ships more. I feel that what you do, you really don't want to get your science. You want to get minerals first. This is what we're going to try. We're going to build our minerals first. Unless we're going to go bankrupt with energy credits, but then again, we could just sell excess minerals. And we're going to bank hard on alloys, obviously. So, but we need a lot of minerals to do that, and anything else, any wiggle room we have, we're going to fill with civilian factories, consumer goods. And we'll just, yeah. So we'll just go ahead and I need to stop talking, and I want to start playing. So I think this is too loud. I could go down to maybe to 3. Okay. Let me know if you guys can't hear the music, and let me know also if it's too loud. All right, let's hit the unpause button. Set everything. Good.
Situation log updated.
Well, I realize that, like, if you don't have minerals, you're not going to be able to make anything. You're not going to be able to build and, you know, utilize your unemployeds. So, like, we have 3, 5. So, as soon as we get some minerals, we need to get some districts going.
Construction complete.
Okay. That's done. We're going to go over here and get ready to conquer that. So alloys are kind of bad right now. We'll be fixing that very shortly. Ah, it's annoying. I'll get it though. He's not going to be on a planet anyway. Yeah, he's not going to be on a planet. I need to wait for Unity. Okay. Something else I did last game that I liked was I put all my scientists on one button, and I had them all survey the same system at once. So I could claim the next system much faster than I normally do. Kind of like, you know, get there as quickly as possible. Let me see if I can recruit this guy. I can. Okay, so he's also going to help them survey. So we got a citadel. Okay. We'll get to that in a minute. Now, so here's the deal with the citadel. Every so often, an enemy's going to spawn in your capital, and the citadel is going to take it out. Now, you got to make sure the citadel stays strong. You keep getting defense platforms for it. But generally, especially once you get going, those attacks aren't really going to cause you too much trouble, at least as far as I win it.
System survey complete.
When I left, I was working on getting a wormhole technology for that. So we'll just see what happens. So the thing that's in my way is alloys, so I can't really expand. But actually, I probably could buy something. So yeah, we could probably just do that. I think that's good. See if I can actually do this. All right. And we've got minerals, so let's go ahead and build another mining district. Oh, okay. So, all right. And control 1. Okay. Because it likes to not respond to my button clicks, so... Did finish this right. Okay. I'll go ahead and survey that. Actually, no. Let's just go like. What's going on? Can you please do what? So we're just gonna kind of queue up these all at once, kind of like go in a circle. I want to go in a circle and survey all these systems. We already know that we don't care about that one, so... And then we'll survey this one. Unless we find a green planet, and then we'll change our course. And this guy's making a starbase.
Complete.
Built it. There's no deposits, unfortunately, but there's a planet, so... we can't colonize it yet, so we'll have to wait on that. That's okay. Don't have to do this perfect. So I think we'll go over here. Yeah, see, so now they spawn a bad guy. Let me go ahead and maybe show you. So the Citadel's taking him out.
Council agenda.
Yeah, look at the Citadel. Like, so if you don't like being rushed, this is a great origin for you. If you're a new player and you're like, I just want to learn the game, I don't want empires picking on me immediately right out the gate. This will stop that crap. This is basically definitely the anti-rush origin, because you get this for free, and so nobody's ever going to take your system until they have X-Slot weapons or they have more fleet power than that. You know what I'm saying? or they have torpedoes or whatever. And even then, I mean, these citadels are supposed to be really strong, especially when you upgrade them. And by the time they would attack you, you should be able to build plenty of defense platforms or something to upgrade them, theoretically. So now, what's going on here? So he's evading hostiles already? What? Oh, stupid. Alright. So actually, we got the remains of the enemy. Actually do want to research that. So, go ahead and research that. Tell him to do that specifically. Oh. So, he actually needs to be here. There.
Debris analyzed.
All right. All right, so we got traditions. I'm actually going to do something a little off the way from what I did. Basically, I think I want my tradition lineup to be mercantile, then unyielding, and then supremacy, and then probably enmity, because I don't really think I'm gonna have any friends this run. It's not gonna be an all or nothing when I go to war. I'll just be claiming a lot of stuff, but I don't think I'm gonna have any friends this run. I really don't. I'm a xenophobe, so I'm basically gonna be fighting everyone, but I'm not gonna be. It's not like game over if I lose a war, you know, unless they claim all my systems, right? Or they exterminate me. You know, they're one of those empires. So that's kind of the perk of not being an exterminator empire. I'm not like guaranteed to lose if I lose the war. I'll just lose something. So I might actually try enmity, because I'm almost always going to have a rival, you know, no matter what I do. So this actually makes sense in a lot of ways to do this, because, and I've never really tried this before. So I'm open to trying new things here. I just kind of looked at it and was like, well, I don't really have hardly any builds other than this one where I would be doing this all the time, because, yeah. All right. So we're going to pick mercantile.
Council agenda available.
And council agenda. So I do think I want to markets. No. Yeah, we'll go with evolving society. That is generally the GOAT. Like, if you really can't think of what council agenda to pick, just pick that one. So mining rush, absolutely getting that. That was a good one. So we have a official who is not assigned. Oh, looks like we have to get another planet first. You know, King, I got to give you props, man. I didn't expect you to come back, dude. after I went dark for a little bit. We are doing the Blood Angels, man. Yes. Dante. My favorite dude. And you know, Sanguinius's Angel Vampire Boys. Yeah. This is actually, it took a long time, but this has kind of become my favorite chapter. My favorite Legion. Honestly, just my favorite period. It's really Imperium Secundus is my real allegiance, you know, as a lore fan. That's my favorite stuff. I like that whole group, you know, of the Lion, Gilliman, Blood Angels. I know it's low-hanging fruit, but it's for good reason. Their story is incredible, and those Primarchs are incredible. I think they are actually, if you want to talk about like good Primarchs, like genuinely want the best for humanity, I gotta say those three guys. I really do. that actually care, that want, you know, that they don't have any other kind of selfish agenda or any kind of, you know, they believe in goodness. I gotta say, that is very attractive to me personally, and that's why I choose that group. Those guys, and yeah, and especially the Blood Angels, because they are the strugglers of the setting. I think if you had to pick a legion that struggles, it is them to a T. And I relate with that on so many levels. Like having to wrestle with darkness on a regular basis and being good in spite of it, which is why I love the Blood Angels. But let's keep going. Sorry guys, I'm starting out slow. I'm talking a little too much. I'd like to dial that down, but you know, I have a hard time.
Anomaly found.
You know, it's a balance. It really is. So wormhole stabilization. Okay. All right, so we have some minerals to spend. I want to get more alloys. 2 is really bad, but you know what? We'll get them when we get enough minerals. So let's just get the minerals first. Yeah, we have plenty. We probably should though make alloys. We'll just do that. What we're gonna do actually, we're gonna make this a forge world eventually, and just kind of really play on the alloys. Now, I was encouraged to start with research labs, and I'm going to do that with my second planet.
System survey complete.
So I kind of want to take what I was told today and kind of make it, you know, kind of put my spin on it with this build and see if it can work with this build. So this is always what you want to pick immediately when getting mercantile. This is just too good. It turns your trade into consumer goods in Unity. So right now, probably a good idea to make it consumer goods. I mean, that's just really the standard. I've never gone wrong with that, really. I tried Unity. I really didn't feel the difference. But with consumer goods, you definitely do feel the difference. You definitely do. So, let's see. Actually, I want to change this right now before we conquer anything. I don't really want to do that because that just gives problems. The reason it gives problems, I have to set up juggle rulers and all that stuff, and I just set it and forget it kind of guy. It's just like, just rule your own damn planet, but serve me, you know? So, I'm liking Unity to do that. Obviously, we want to do this at some point. Purge is fine. The Imperium purges all the time. Let's see. Okay. So trade policy, we could go to consumer benefits, right? And we do want a couple worlds dedicated to trade. And this is kind of counterintuitive a little bit, I think, you know, for a war. And we definitely want to do militarized economy, especially since we're not really using our consumer goods as much. So, yeah, militarized economy, and make sure first contact's aggressive. Because I want to get the achievement again. Yeah, by the way, Stray Evolution, did you see my post in my Discord? Did you see my post earlier? I got that achievement, man. The machine, you know, the World War I achievement, or the World War achievement for the Sol system. Yeah, it just dropped in my lap. Couldn't believe it. I've been looking for it and I basically just bid my time. It was like, you know, just chipped away. I was like, okay, that's Sol system. Make a point taking it over. Is it the one? Nope. In fact, I didn't even bother looking at it when I got it because I assumed that it wasn't the one I wanted. It almost never was, right? It almost never happened. I mean, up until now, it's never happened over the past 2 or 3 years or ever since I've been aware of that. So I was just like, out of all the games I play, I was just like, okay, so I'll just, whatever. I didn't expect to get it, and then it popped up. I'm like, my eyes, you should see the look in my face. My eyes popped out of their sockets, man. When I saw that, I was like, oh my fucking, I lost my shit, dude. All right. Wish we could do Armageddon, man. So we'll get supremacists eventually. Okay, we need to get going. But I'm chill, guys. I'm not really slowing down right now. So private mines. Absolutely. Why wouldn't I pick that? Great. This is good. That's a good bonus to have. So we're gonna add another mining district. Eh. So actually, now I want to start paying attention to this right here. So we don't have any unemployeds right now for workers. So we probably should 500. We should probably go ahead and open with the alloy foundries. Make another one.
System survey complete.
And so we'll go ahead and claim that. And I'm just wondering, can we afford? I think we get 1,400 trade. We'll try to get a colony. All right, they has no orders. They have no orders. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get back on track.
Construction complete.
So maybe we could play a different playlist about this one. Okay. Yeah, it's a little dark, but you know what? The Blood Angels are dark, so. Darkness in the blood. Okay, so we'll go ahead and adjust that since we see it.
System survey complete.
He's not doing anything. Let's have him make mining stations. And go to the planet. There's rulers. I don't really know what to do about that. But I was told that Autothon Monument is a good idea. So why don't we just do that since we... Well, no, you know, we have research labs. I don't want to make those here, though. I want to turn this into a straight forge. Get research on my second planet. So we have a lot of naval capacity. I don't need this at all. Why don't we go ahead and do the research labs here? I guess medical center is okay. We definitely want the holo theaters. And oh, by the way, with the Citadel origin, you got these Citadel uplinks, and I believe they might increase the platform capacity, but I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I don't know exactly what the efficacy means there. I wish they would put words that are easy to understand. That I wish they would just stop using the big words and kind of... I mean, they don't have to use 2-year-old words, right? But, like, at least just kind of keep it at, you know, associate college level or you know, high school level language, please. Like, I got a bachelor's degree, by the way, so before you hate, I mean... But yeah, let's keep things simple, man. I don't know what what that means, efficacy. It's like, why are you using that word, not something simpler that's easier to understand? I mean, I don't know. It seems more like a language barrier instead of a intelligence thing. So, all right, our alloys are looking up. That's good. Minerals aren't bad. We do have some workers, so we're gonna go ahead and make another mining district. I kind of just want to make this tell me what to make next. I think it's kind of how I want to try maybe doing economy moving forward, at least for this game, and we'll see what happens. So after he does that, we're gonna go claim that system.
System survey complete.
Whoa. Ah, man, if that was 7, I'd be like, ooh, sweet. Yeah, try to take over the galaxy, man. I like that. That's a good one. Ruin quantum catapult. Don't care about that. So this guy, yeah, we'll just have him roam. It's fine. Yeah, look how fast they're getting these ready for us. Yeah, he's making the starbase, and we'll just have him here. Okay, we got another tradition. So, definitely... I think we want to go ahead and... we'll go for this. Because this is going to get overpopulated for sure. And... let's see here. We don't have any, we don't really have any unemployed. It's not really. We're just going to keep that the way it is. Okay. Yeah, we'll do the habitable worlds. Looks like we got some more. But we haven't made the mining district yet. Okay, our alloys are picking up. Let's go ahead and make a colony. Or let's make a... yeah. Let's colonize this. This is definitely generator world. So that's cool. Basically, I think right now, what I want to do is... I want to specialize every world as like a generator or a mining world. And then we just, you know, we specialize the top. So you specialize it the bottom, and then you specialize the top, I guess. What we'll do. Hey, you'll see what I mean. Let's do that.
System survey complete.
So my habitable's there. They're about to get it. It's okay. I'll make my way over there.
Construction complete.
All right, so we actually should make another construction ship and start,
System
you know,
survey
making
complete.
minerals. Let's go ahead and remove a tile blocker, kind of forward a little bit. So invasion site, actually, we probably could just get rid of that and that. That might help. Oh, by the way, I'm here with my family. Mother Duck is here. Mother Duck 55. I'm staying with her right now. Say hi. Hi, Mom. Say hi, Mom. Yeah. I don't know if you heard her.
System
But she's
survey
here with
complete.
me. My aunt's here, but she's not going to talk. And, yeah. And we're, thank God for her. I'm really grateful for my family. I really am. So let's go ahead and, yeah, we'll take this over. We need those minerals. Absolutely. So I actually want to bring him over here and kind of, we're going to get the stuff here first. I mean, we want the energy credits, don't get me wrong, but yeah. Okay, so we don't, wait, I'm not going to buy anything for a planet from now on unless I see a suitcase. I see a suitcase, I go in, I look, okay, there's unemployeds here, that's fine. Now this is weird because it doesn't have a suitcase, but it's got unemployeds. So I don't get it. I kind of don't get it. So I will just, yeah. Well,
Colonization efforts
yeah,
begin.
see, I'm not getting the suitcase. What's going on? All right, well, I'll just keep looking at it. All right. I like the minerals, but I like the... Yeah, let's go with that. I want the jump start on the minerals. We can't build any thing there yet, I think. Yeah, no. So I think we're going to change this to... Go ahead and change this to heavy industry. And actually, we're going to go ahead and build a city district too. And we'll build another mining district.
Anomaly found.
Okay. Now this guy. Oh, we don't have enough minerals yet to build mining
System
stations.
survey complete.
So we'll actually have him take over this planet.
Blocker cleared. Construction complete.
Yeah, we definitely want to claim that one. So, see, yeah, that is about to get claimed. So, there. When this opens up, we'll assign that crown
System
prince.
survey complete. Anomaly found. Anomaly found.
And let's see, we'll have him definitely make mining stations there. And we got to go take care of this here. Support 6 districts. Got heavy industry. I don't want to build alloy foundries yet. But I do need to build something. So we could probably switch this out for a research lab. We could probably switch this out for an Authon monument when we get enough
System survey
minerals.
complete. Construction complete. System survey complete.
Our planet's almost done. Oh, we do need to colonize that. Alright, we'll come back to that later. So this is another generator. Man, I don't know if I like that. Okay, well, we'll just do generator. I mean, at least we won't have energy credit problems. Just we'll have mineral problems. I don't like that. So, yep. Oh, we'll just do it. Now, we probably should make a starbase.
We have claimed a new world for our people.
Let's see. So the first thing we'll build is a holo theater when we get a chance.
Construction complete. Anomaly found.
So I think I'm going to build some ships. Actually, I will upgrade the starbase here.
Construction complete. Evasive maneuvers initiated.
Yeah, so we got another spawn here. Yeah, they took out our guy. So now he did, of course, they disrupted my colony ship. I love the perfect timing of the troll narrator. I love it. Not that there is one in the game. So we'll do that all over again. Thanks for canceling my command that I worked so hard on. I wish the game would not do that. I wish you could tell it to not do that. Yeah, so they get stronger as you go, you know, as the situation progresses. So he's behind, so we're actually going to have him research the debris again. Hopefully we'll get something. We'll get ahead a little bit. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and make some labs. Absolutely. Well, we'll make a medical center. Actually, no. So we're going to make labs. Maybe a couple city districts. Now, our main planet has a suitcase. Oh, that's quite a bit of... So we are making alloy foundries. That's good. Research labs. So I don't really want to make another one, but we've kind of maxed out. Let's go ahead and build the generator. Yeah, we'll get some more energy credits. Why not?
Colonization efforts begun.
Well, did it even have... Yeah, it does have workers available. So...
We have mastered a new technology.
Okay, we got blue lasers. That's good. Yeah, plasma throwers are really tempting. I want to see what we get with after we research afterburners, though. Why is that taking so long? I don't understand. So we'll definitely go with field modulation because we need that. So take a closer look.
Debris analyzed. System survey complete. Debris analyzed.
We just have one specialist. I think we're good for now. I think I do need to build a city district here, though. So we got 6 ruler jobs? Really? Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and... We have quite a bit of trade built up. I think we're going to go ahead and just buy some minerals, and then we're going to make a city district and make another research lab. Try to get this going.
Construction complete. Anomaly found.
So this one needs to be done up. Do I want it to be shipyards or solar panels? I actually kind of want it to be trade, to be honest. Okay. I'm actually okay with that. And then we'll have a hydroponics bay. I just want my home system to have the crew quarters. I don't want any of the other shipyards to have it. They should all just rally over here. Make sure the home system is okay there. And let's see. Let's go ahead and reinforce. Might as well spend our alloys on something.
System survey complete.
So he's out of orders. Where are they at right now? Oh, that's funny. Abandoned hatchery space? Is this... Oh, this is the, this is that right there. I guarantee it. Actually, we need to survey that. Yeah, I just want to queue up some more commands. There we go.
We have mastered a new technology.
Council agenda ready.
So we got some more science. We're pumping out, or we're using some more of our consumer goods. I want display of power. Really do. I want more influence. I want to expand further, faster. I've been doing it. So, let's see. I still got officials. Okay, got specialists. We'll go ahead and make another research lab. I think this one we'll do trade centers and commercial hubs, whatever. So genome mapping, I'm never gonna pass on this again. Like if I'm gonna do genetic ascension with my build, I get this the moment I see it, and I never pass on it. Because this is actually one of those that if you pass on it, you may not see it again. So. Alright, we need to make a couple more construction ships here. Alright, it is time to get resources.
System survey complete. We have mastered a new technology.
Alright, now our science is coming along, finally. Maybe. Autocannons, I mean, dude. This is 294 months. This isn't going to go anywhere, so yeah, we're going to get that. That's going to be really good. Let's just do that.
Construction complete.
Let's get more minerals. Going to be good. Okay. And we filled out the mercantile tree. What is our finisher effect? So yeah, monthly trade 10%. Great. Trade league. So I don't really think we're going to get into a federation with anyone. That's kind of the weakness of the build there. So yeah, Interstellar Dominion, it's kind of my go-to at the beginning with a build like this. Oh, look at that. We definitely need to start claiming stuff.
Construction complete. Anomaly found.
More trade's always nice.
We have claimed a new world for our people.
We claimed a new world. Okay.
System survey complete.
Wait, what did I do? What did I do? What did I pick? Mine district? No. Not what I want to do. So, yeah, I wanted to pick Autothon Monument.
Construction
right.
complete.
Ah, we can actually claim that system, but actually this one would be better. So
Construction complete. Construction complete.
So I may be taking a break soon, guys. But I should be back in probably like 10 or 15 minutes. We'll see.
Construction complete.
All right, I've got a lot of alloys, so we're gonna go ahead and reinforce this fleet again. I want that influence. How's our planets looking? Okay, he's got a specialist, and we have make an Autothon monument. Let's go ahead and do that. I want to try that first and see if that fixes the happiness problem.
System survey complete. Construction complete.
Ooh, this is a good one. I like all these mineral deposits. Definitely like that. What's going on with our science vessels? Okay. Guess they're doing okay. Alright, so he needs to get assigned probably this planet. Go ahead and assign him to that planet. Got another tradition. So this is one I think we're going to pick up unyielding, most likely. Yeah, we'll pick up unyielding. And
Council agenda available.
Anomaly found. Construction complete.
okay, they appeared again.
System survey complete.
That wasn't fun. So, can I upgrade them yet? We have to look at our designs. They give us a dumb design? No. So we didn't research. No, we researched blue lasers. What is the designer smoking? Let's see. So, yeah, no, I guess I'm just gonna have to take control here. So, go with interceptor. We'll put these new fancy, flashy blue lasers on here. We'll put some afterburners on, and yeah, we still got power. Reflectors still got power. We'll do armor, auto upgrade, and we'll just name them. I'll just name it a blood drop. No, yeah, blood drop is fine. I don't really know what to call it. I kind of can't remember what their ship types are called. I mean, brain's kind of fried at the moment. I might change the name later. We'll see if one of you guys enlightens me. Okay, so research, and then so they need more rulers. I guess we could build more. No, we need more mining districts. Screw it. I don't even care like about the generators. I just want mining districts. I don't even care. So looks like they want more specialists. So I actually think I'm gonna go ahead and build a city district here.
Construction complete.
We got 1,000 already. Great. Oh, so we need to upgrade. We need to actually mess the fleet manager. We need to retrofit. Blood drop. Oops. Okay. Yeah, see why they didn't put the lasers in it. Like, you got a level 2 weapon. Why would you not use it? Oh, yeah, we need to upgrade as well. Alright, let's claim some more systems. Need some more alloys, of course. And
Construction complete. System survey complete.
Hope you guys are being entertained there. No, I'm being a little quiet. Oh man, we bounced right back. It's great.
System
Keep
survey
upgrading.
complete.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and make a monument, most likely.
Our ships have been upgraded. Construction complete.
Up.
Construction complete.
Now, so we'll go ahead and some more mining stations. We'll just keep leapfrogging like that. See if we can claim some of these generator deposits so we can get some of our energy cards back. And we need to claim that. Ooh, 4? 4's not bad. We probably could put a Dyson Sphere on that.
Anomaly found.
So what do we got here? Ah.
We have mastered a new technology.
This is something probably should not pass on. Yeah, we probably should not pass on that.
Construction complete.
Can I do mining support? I should do that on this world. No, but I can't though. I hope I get a mining world soon. Let's go for this. Okay, 3 Ascension perks. And now we can remove blockers. It's a ball. Okay, yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Well, actually, no, we have districts available. So we probably should just make another generator district. You need to make another city
System
district.
survey complete.
Oh, we might be able to live on that. Melt it all. Ooh. I'll leave it be. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it's not stupid. Keep an eye on it. Must do it. Okay.
Construction complete.
Thinking about making more star bases. Partly because I'm bored, but actually what we could do with some of the extra alloys, we could start making a defense platform.
Debris analyzed. Construction complete.
Yep, we'll just do a city district. That'll be good. Should do a city district here, too.
Construction complete.
In fact, we got okay amount of trade. By 1,000. And our energy credits are doing okay. So I like this one. This will give us more unity. Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't hurt me. We just claimed that. Let's build some mining stations. There is a portal here. Where is this? My new planet? Yeah, I'm okay. I want more research anyway. I'll make some researchers. I'll make some research labs for sure. I don't want to rock the boat right now.
We have mastered a new technology.
I want to go to war on my terms. Ooh, look at this. This is tough choice. Tough choice. This will come up again. I don't know when the hell this will come up. So we're picking this. We need minerals king. Starting to be my new king is minerals. So kind of getting mineral starved here. So I think I'm going to start making mineral district, maybe. Definitely want that.
Anomaly found. Construction complete.
Yeah, I probably should make another alloy foundry.
System survey complete.
So he's sleeping. So we'll have that. Actually, no, I don't want him to claim that. But we'll claim this one. Actually, no. Go over there and claim this.
Anomaly found.
I think we're still gonna inhabit that.
One of our spaceports is under attack.
Oh, they're back. They're back, but they are gonna get thumped. I guarantee it.
Construction complete.
Yep. They hit me, but they didn't hurt me nearly as bad. So I'm floating a lot of alloys. That's fine. I'm just taking it slow. See, I don't really make a lot of ships, but you know what? I actually could probably start pumping. Well, the other thing too, actually, what I want to do. So I'll take this over. I'll make a starbase here. I'll put a crew quarters, and then I'll start basing my my ships there. Okay, who's unhappy and why? Why are you mad? I guess the Autothon Monument is not enough. I guess we will have to make a Holo Theater. Like we always do. We always do. Always got to make that Holo Theater. Can't get away from it. Alright, so we have... Hell, let's make another... Let's go ahead and make maybe... Yeah, we'll make civilian industries here afterwards. Convert that one to alloys. First... Oh yeah, we gotta wait for that tile blocker. There we go. Now we'll open that city district up.
We have mastered a new technology.
Look at that beauty. What are you doing? Survey that system. Now. Survey the system. Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. Survey the
Council
system.
agenda ready.
And then survey all that. I don't know why they didn't do that.
System survey complete.
Okay. Off-world trading sounds like a real good deal. Yeah, I think I'm good with that. There we go.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Do I have another scientist? No. Okay. Agenda, that's good. So impenetrable border. Go ahead and go for that.
System survey complete.
Oh, we really don't need this anymore. Let's just go ahead and make science labs. So now we got this system. We'll go ahead and put a starbase there.
Construction complete.
That is so lame. Screw that, dude. I'll just leave this alone. Not even gonna bother being on there. Tropical world, don't even care about that. We'll go claim that one instead.
System survey complete.
You okay? You laughing? What you laughing about? What's funny? I'm still streaming, but... Okay. That's all right. Well, we'll save that for off stream. Let's see. Okay, so I definitely want to do research labs, Enclave. Actually, I almost want to do engineering specialization. Actually, yeah, I want to do that because I want to like do autocannons and stuff. But actually, I'm not getting a lot of good minerals going. Okay, so we do need to have a lot of specialists. We have some trade. Go ahead and get some minerals so we can we'll get that engineering research going on. Wait, no, we're not going to do that. That's right. We were going to do consumer goods. But actually, I think we should probably do commercial nexus and get more trade going on because we could just do consumer goods that way. So why don't we just do that? The planetary capital upgrade. Okay.
Construction complete.
So I'm actually not going to do that. I'm going to switch that to for alloy foundry.
Anomaly found. Construction complete.
See, I'm only doing mining stations. I'm just basically cherry picking the mining stations. So we have debris.
System survey complete.
Now we could do Doctrine Space Combat. Why not?
Construction complete.
Yeah. Bet you they're claiming stuff. Yeah, I guarantee you stuff. I figured somebody'd take this. Somebody's probably gonna take this too. I'm gonna go here. This is where my stuff is. I'm just gonna, yeah. So that's got a suitcase, but that's good. We'll need first. Nope. Just let it ride. Definitely need to claim these. Very tempting, but nah.
System survey complete.
I'm actually gonna pump energy credits here. That's all I'm gonna do. It's a lot of alloys that we're sitting on. I think I am gonna just pump it all out at once. Plasma throwers. So we could just go for improved deflectors. I probably should go for fusion power. I think we are kind of brushing against. I don't think we can get any higher technology without needing power, so we're just gonna go ahead and do that.
Construction complete.
Whoa, whoa. Sorry about that, guys. I had to take care of something real quick. Okay, so... Actually, I'm gonna forgo building the commercial zones. I'm just gonna build some city districts. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I didn't know we could build science here. But no, we don't even have any suitcases or any unemployed, so I'm just gonna let them be. Oh, that's right. We can do that. We are definitely doing that right now. Oh, man. Oh, we haven't researched it yet. Okay. We got research at 15 months. Oh, but we can do global energy management, and we probably should. I think I will go ahead and... I think I'll forego the city districts and start building generator districts, actually. So we'll just do that. Hopefully, that won't tank our economy. I don't think it will. That's a lot of minerals, but that's okay. That's a lot of deposits there. Pulsive aliens. The alien. So we should probably have target uplink computer. And I think definitely probably should make some defense platform. So let's go ahead and look at this ship designer and see what kind of defense platform we have. I mean, yeah, we should probably make lasers instead. Even though these have I think these have a long. Actually, to see. If I did that, that'd be cool. Could I do that? I could just change it to a different name. That would be lovely. Still have plenty of power. So my question about reactor boosters that I'm not clear on, I haven't been clear this whole time. I mean, it isn't a big deal, but like, does putting them on there do anything if you already have enough power? In fact, this is what I want to know. Does extra power do anything? Or is it just wasted stat, basically? You know, is the optimal thing to get it as close to zero as possible? Obviously, that's almost impossible to do all the time. But like, I wonder about this because if there's an actual benefit to having a lot of power, then yeah, I put the reactor boosters on. But to this day, I haven't really looked into whether or not that's really a thing or not. So, but if you know, let me know. Blood, 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 blood angels. Actually, no. You know what we'll do? Sanguinary. I don't even know if that's how you spell it. Dude, no, I can't spell. There we go. No. Don't think that's how that's spelled either. Alright. There we go. Sorry guys, I'm a little tired. I mean, I've been tired quite a bit lately. So alright, it looks like it saved it as a completely different design. So why don't we just can this design? And we can can this design too. So, but we definitely need to spend our alloys. Definitely want to spend our alloys. So we'll make some defense platform. Let's make about 3 of them. And so I say we probably could put a citadel right here. But we'll see what these guys are and what they do. But now that I'm pretty sure that this is an empire, yeah, it is. It is. They're breathing on our neck. Okay. So it is time to pump, guys. It is definitely time to pump. So we're gonna do just that. We're gonna go fleet and yeah, it's at full strength. Copy. So we already copied. Let's go ahead and reinforce all. All right, let's do this. And we're gonna go ahead and build some districts here. Because we're gonna start needing energy credits, and we have lots of alloy gain, and we got plenty of consumer goods, so we can hang back a little bit from the minerals, but as long as we can afford more energy districts, we definitely want to. This one, we're about to go to war. I'm pretty sure we're about to go. In fact, I actually want to fight this person right out the gate. Because I have so many alloys built up, it's stupid. It's actually kind of scary, to be honest. So this one can be upgraded already. All right, we'll do that as soon as we get enough. Actually, we'll just cut that out so we can upgrade this. And we will... Actually, no, we will wait on that. We'll do that last. Okay, so he's back, but wow. God, man. Can you not decimate my fleets, please? Thank you. We'll get it back. So yeah, we definitely need to replace this stupid solar panel. There we go. We'll go ahead and grab that system. Sun, disconnect that. No. All right. Keep going here. Oh, did we finally research it? Tough one. Tough one. Autocannon is so tempting. I cannot turn it down. I want to do this. I could do this and then do this. This is going to take 35 months. But I really don't think so. We're about to go to war. We need this now. Absolutely. Hopefully, we can afford it. Hopefully, it doesn't require some strategic resource. I don't think it will, though. You know, I was going to take a break. I decided not to, I guess. I guess we can keep going. Great, great. Got... We didn't make any defense platform? That's weird. Well, let's make some, because you know they're going to try to backdoor us. Like, that's a lot of trade. Let's see. So, let's got this. Okay, we're about to run out of energy credits. Let's just penetrate on that. Go. Probably should make another city district, I think. Maybe? Oh, yeah. That'll probably be good. So we did upgrade this already, I think. No. We haven't. Gotta get the planetary administration. So I think, oh yeah. Oh, that's right. Forgot about that. Okay. All right, we're just gonna have to wait. This, we're definitely specializing. Absolutely. Eh. Screw you, crime. Off-world trading company, that'll be cool when we upgrade our star bases. Hopefully we get to do that soon. Let's see. This will take 60 months. So I am thinking here. So honestly, there's no reason not to take that. It's very good. Let's see. So as far as I remember, it will add slightly to your speed and evasion. Okay, so the power will add to speed and evasion. So I might change that. I just checked the wiki. Access power will give a small bonus to ship's evasion, speed, and weapon damage. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, we're immediately fixing that. I will take your word for it. So, all right, let's look at all our designs. Well, we have afterburners, so there you go. Can't really, yeah, that's kind of better. I mean, it is kind of better, I think. I mean, yeah, we'd get more damage if we went with the boosters, but now these absolutely can have the boosters, and we should, so. We just do that. We get better, no, we haven't gotten better shields or armor yet. I don't care, you're gonna hate me anyway. I'm gonna experiment on you and stuff. Man, minus 49? What the hell is that crap? Okay, so let's do energy grid. Oh, did I? I didn't want to do that. Well, it's going to be a problem if I don't take care of it, so. Oh, I guess I'm making a lot of ships. That's what's going on, actually. So, can we build some stuff here? More research. Our logistician. I think we're going to have to get this one. I want to do fortifier. I do. Actually, yeah, we need to do fortifier. Dumb not to do that for this build. Afterburners are better. You can see the minor difference in stats in the ship's designer. Okay. Each individual one, right? Or does it actually do the math for you? Because if it does math for you, that's great, but it usually doesn't. Not the my experience. So production. Okay. So I'm a little sick of the 3-planet challenges, Paradox. Why don't you give me some more planets, please? They need to update uninhabitable worlds. I like the amount of starting worlds. I really don't think it's fair you only have 3. That's really kind of dumb. I mean, it's better with the new planet changes, but it's still lame. I still don't like it at all, man. I don't like this situation at all. Because, see, here's the thing. I get these 3 planets, but I guarantee you, all these other empires are going to have like 10, 15, 6 planets. They're going to have like 5 times as many planets as me. Why does that keep happening? Come on, Paradox. Make shit fair, will ya? At least relatively. Bro. Come on, man. Nah. Not going to do that. Okay. So, hopefully I didn't go roll me back too far. Yeah, just maybe a month or two. Okay. And I magically don't have enough. All right. So we have a lot of consumer goods. We could just go like that. Oh, that's a lot of food. Yes, let's go. All right. So I'm going to smack this mole. Come on, man. Really? Okay, fine. Fine. We could do that. We could play a game. Let's do that. Do that. So I'm going to whack. Okay. Another one. Let's go. Okay, time to whack this mole so hard that it doesn't bother me at least for another couple of years. There. So I think I am going to bring a scientist back here because he's getting a little too far away, and we kind of do need to survey these. So have him survey all this stuff here. Now, see what happens. Whoa. Am I really on 1 speed? No way. That. Oh, did I not? Wow, I did not make mining stations there. That is weird. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and do that. Wow, what? Oh, I must have gotten distracted or something. I need to make mining stations in these places. Okay, where else is blank? Anything else that's blank? Okay. So I actually do think I'm gonna crank up the I'm gonna start making the research stations. Hopefully it doesn't hurt my economy too bad. Hurry up with the energy credits, please. What's up with the economy? So WTF? Come on, man. Okay. All right, all right. So you have what we got here. Unemployed. Why on earth do you have crime? Okay. All right. We were gonna do that, but we got distracted from that too. So we do need to make this. Which is resettling. Let's try that and see what happens. Okay. If you're putting stuff in the things you're not supposed to be doing, there. I want energy credits. There. Give me energy. Mistakes happen. Care. I don't want to do anything disruptive. Go away. Oh, so it cut my deficit in half. I mean, that's okay, but yeah, it just can't give me what I want though. Of course. So we'll probably appoint one of our commanders. Make a commander. Army morale. Well, he's not going to have an army. Fine. Oh, going over my limit? That's kind of silly. Oh, that's a good one. Please survey that. Thank you. So I'll just have that be one. Just keep surveying all this stuff. Actually, okay, we're going to start over. We're going to go here. Here. Keep going. And suddenly I have bad food. Interesting. I guess we get we'll get the research station to increase our research. Let's just do that. Can't find it. I mean, we're already researching autocannons. We get autocannons, man, we are gonna be set. We getting ahead, I think. Oh, come on, dude! Stop doing that. I did not. I know I hit shift while I queued up all this. I guess I didn't. I guess I'm just crazy. Okay. This again. Love doing my same actions over and over. I love it. So I probably should expand the council. Honestly, never gonna do a commercial pact. So we're at 0 consumer goods. Let's see, we're at 15 mineral. Because we basically siphoned workers into here. All right, so what's going on here? I don't need stupid nobles, man. Don't need elite employment, man. Let's see. Butthole number 1. What's up, butthole number 1? Okay, so I have an awful amount of crime. Definitely want to get more minerals. Okay, guys, I'm kind of running out of steam, so probably gonna go soon, I think. That's taking them a long time to reach that. All right, so let me see. We'll make a do espionage on these guys. About time. All right, I'm gonna see who's on my council because I can't change him. Minister of State. This guy has no bonuses. I don't want him on there at all. I want this guy on here. This guy. Yep, we'll stay with him. Mining Rush is good. This guy needs someone else here. Warlike, this will work. There we go. Little optimization with the leaders. Open edicts. So, capacity subsidies. I'm really thinking about that. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah. Look at our energy credit jump. So the next stream, guys, is going to be Factorio for sure. Because I want to get back into that. But I've actually been kind of buzzing out on 7 Days to Die. I actually really liking the new patch. I probably should stream that, I think, at some point. So, yeah, look for that. Yeah, we'll definitely fleet sport, so we'll do that. We're gonna go ahead and make a bunch of construction ships. Yeah, man. What's with getting screwed on the planets, man? What? No planets. No real planets that I can do anything with. I really do not like that about this game. I got to tell you guys, this here is the number one, like one of the top 5 issues I have. What holds me back from making Stellaris my number 1 game? I'll tell you that right now, guys. This right here, this 3-planet challenge bullshit, man. I should not have to be locked into this if I don't want to be. I should have options. They need to make it so that you can do something about the habitability of your worlds if you work on it and spend resources. I should not just be stuck with this. This irritates the hell out of me. Terraforming is too expensive, okay? I'm going to calm down. But look, paradox. Terraforming is too expensive. It takes way too long. All right? When you got computers getting their planets, let's look at this. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Now, of course, and see, you need to fix, again, espionage. This rate of getting intel, I've had this spy for a year. Nothing. That doesn't even give me relative power. Come on, man. Like, speed this up a little bit. You know? I want to play the game. I can't play the game when I only have 3 planets to work with. I really can't. So, I mean, not the way I want to, you know? And I want to play the game the way I want to play the game because I bought the game. So, yeah. I don't have fun when I'm not colonizing planets. I just don't. I don't have fun. So, yeah. They need to allow you other options when it comes to being faced with this problem. I mean, I'm just not getting planets, period. I got like 4 out of the like 30 systems that I've visited. I mean, you know, and it's all RNG. You don't know where anything is, you know? Okay, I'm done. I made my point. I'm going to shut up. Okay, he's not on the council, so we'll just have him be an analyst for later. Man. Okay, well, it wants to be like that. We'll just do that, and then we'll be able to get those mining stations. Yeah, I think it's time to ramp up the science stations. So, okay, what's this horse crap? All right, so they want to raid me. Okay. Well, I have plenty of influence, so I think I'm just gonna like claim. See, this is what I'm talking about. See, so they get all these planets. They get all these planets. So let's look at how many planets. Why? Why are you not telling me how many? Oh, dude. Okay. Well, yeah. See this right here, guys. This is why I'm done. You know. I mean, I'm not gonna walk away, but like, I haven't done this. I haven't played this in a while. This is why. No. Yeah, it's just way too complex, man. It's way too much noise. It really is. All of these all this stuff could be distilled down, not dumbed down, but refined and simplified to its purest form. It's way too much bloat, way too much complexity. It really turns me off. And then I go play a game like Factorio where it's the exact opposite, where everything is just perfectly simple almost, as perfect as you could get it. I mean, the guys who made that game, like I said, I made my point. But yeah, not to vehemently disagree with you, Stray Evolution. I appreciate your chat and your comment, man. And thanks for still being a member, by the way. I forgot to tell you that, man. Thank you. I do appreciate that. I was pretty confident that I was going to lose everybody. I mean, I always had that fear in the back of my head, right? But nah, man. Damn. Yeah, espionage. It just needs to be more powerful, man. They need to. It's okay to balance, but you gotta allow players to get more powerful. To get more powerful with the feature that you want them to work with. If you want me to only have 6 planets in my empire, let me use them. For crying out loud. I don't go into a game wanting to work with just 3 planets. I never do. Give me options. When this happens to me, give me options to get out of this. But there are none. I have this. This is all I have. This is all I could do. This is boring as fuck, guys. I'm sorry. It is. This is not fun. You know, waiting around for stuff is not fun. I feel I've optimized everything I possibly can within the limits of the resources that are available to me. Yeah. I mean, what? Come on, man. Like, and I had the espionage, and yeah, they didn't warn me. They just went to war. They just declared war out of nowhere. Come on, dude. Really? And what is this crap? See, this is guaranteed they have more plants than me. So, Paradox, tell me how this is fair. Tell me how I can grow. Tell me how I can learn and get better with this going on. I just feel like, honestly, guys, for the past 2 or 3 years, when it comes to, like, my skill at this game, I feel like I've hit a ceiling. I really do. I feel like there's a ceiling. I just, I just don't get it. I don't really, and it's not even just don't get it. I'm just not interested. I'm not interested in playing this way. I'm not interested in playing tall. Stop forcing me to play tall. But every time I try something, they're like, oh, I haven't tried this yet. This. Over and over again. The last game that I did this with, they spawned a determined exterminator right next to me. And then another guy that hated me. Give me options. If whatever I choose, give me options to deal with this stuff. Don't just like make me reload the game. This is if these guys, I mean, I have an okay force, but I mean, the thing of it is, I know this 100% certain. Generally, the computer does not go to war with you unless it thinks it can win 100%. Unless it absolutely thinks it can win. Because see, it has its omniscient. It knows all your stuff. So I've never really used console commands in this game. Maybe I should start, dude. Honestly, maybe I should start. You know what? Maybe I should just fuck off being serious about this. Maybe I should go try some mods. Maybe I should just mess around. Maybe I should get some mods to play this game the way the hell I want to play. And maybe I could just make content of reviewing mods. Be like, hey guys, this is a really good mod. You should try it. And really stop trying to, get good with the box that they're putting me in. Because I can't get good in this box. I can't. I'm sorry. This is not what I envision. I think this is where me and Paradox just differ fundamentally on an ideological level when it comes to like how you play 4X games. I don't agree with the pacifist playstyle. I just don't. I'm going to calm down a little bit, but you see what I mean? And every time I sit down to play this happens. And I have fun at first, and then I end with disappointment. This has got to be fixed. So you know what? I think I am going to, for the first time ever, guys, I think I am going to get on that workshop and try some things out. Because this is bullshit, man. This is a good build. I like this build. I mean, I like their content, but they don't fix these reoccurring issues. What do I do about them? I don't know. By the way, is my mic too loud? If I'm whatting you guys, please let me know. I hope my compression's right. If I'm screeching, please let me know. I apologize if I am, because I know I'm loud right now. I'm pretty irritated. I mean, I'm upset, but like, all the big boys don't, meaning not a lot of mainstreamers know a lot about mods. Yeah. You have to watch some foreigner with the I like that comment, man. You're saying what I and probably a lot of other people are thinking, man. Oh man, okay. I can't talk about that more without getting canceled. I'm sorry. I want to talk about it so bad. I want to talk about it so bad. That's good. That makes me want to keep using this headset, man. Maybe I'll just take this with me back with me to the Philippines. I probably should. I need a backup headset anyway. And I like their program being able to clip stuff. But yeah, dude, guys, I am done. I am done with this. I have beat my head against these issues for 2 years. 2 effing years. I don't want to do it no more. I don't want to do it no more. So I'm going to go look at some mods, guys. I can't do this anymore. I'm going to look at some mods, and if I can't find any mods to let me play the way I want to play an actual real 4X game, not a space opera role-playing game, a real 4X game in space is what I want. That doesn't suck, okay? This is the only stop on the block. And they're being lazy. I hope if you're a developer and you've got some clout and you're a heavy hitter and you're just being silent, you're not letting me know that you're watching me, that's great. I love it. I've actually hung out with celebrities before. I'm not going to name names. I'm not going to, get into it. But listen, if you're a heavy hitter and you're listening to this, dude, compete with this company. Take them down. Make them run for their money. Give them incentives to do something about this stuff. Is what I think. Sorry, I got a little mad there. I am. I'm angry. I am. I don't like this. They have had years, and I made a video about it. Blah blah blah. I know. I'm gonna shut up. But I've had it, man. This is why I'm moving on. I am. I'm not like I said, I'll still play Stellaris, but we're gonna do this different. We're gonna do things differently, guys. I cannot be stuck in this niche anymore. I'm sorry. I'm going to Factorio. I'm gonna go to Satisfactory. We're gonna have some fun, guys. We're gonna see 7 Days to Die. They just came out with a real banger. As far as compared to other patches, it still has a lot of problems. The game still has a lot of problems, but they're taking a step in the right direction. And look, to be fair with Paradox, yes, these last pieces of content they've come out with have been a step in the right direction. But that does not excuse the fact that they have gone almost, I don't know, at least 4 or 5 years not fixing simple issues that have been unbalanced forever, that big names like Montu has ragged on. Come on, if you're not going to listen to me, at least listen to that guy. At least listen to the guy with at least the second or the third or the first most subscribers out of all the people that watch your channel or that watch your game. Common sense. Where has it gone? Yeah. Sorry, guys. After being through the ringer for a couple months on stuff that has nothing to do with this game, I am done with BS. I'm done with it. I'm done with being nice in general. Yeah, I got to be a good boy for YouTube to a point, but I'm not doing the BS anymore. I'm not going to There's just more to life. There's more to life than you know, bitching about the same things over and over again. I'm done. Okay. I swear to see, this is why I play Factorio. Because when I play Factorio, I don't rant. I don't end the game with a rant. But whenever it seems like every time I stream this game, I end it with a rant. Every single time. And I don't know. Okay. I've said it 5 different ways. I'm actually working on this, guys. The way I talk with others. It has been kind of a problem. I'm kind of putting myself under the bus here. That's kind of another reason I've kind of, I've spent time with my family, and they've given me some really good feedback about some of the stuff that I've been doing that isn't really a good idea to do long term. I just gotta say, and a lot of people aren't. I can't speak for others, but I've met a lot of people that just can't even admit when, let alone do what I just did. But it's true. I have issues. This. Maybe it's something about not feeling heard. I don't know, or not feeling understood. It is what it is. But we'll get through it. And so, yeah, we'll play some Factorio next time. Yeah, I would. Yeah, like I mean, I'm not gonna name names. Somebody told me. All right, I'll tell you guys what happened. Somebody told me that you bank on research labs and mercantile. You can make alloys. You can make, you don't even need to make consumer goods. And I mean, it seemed to do okay, but I am not getting this. It's year 36 now. The guy said year 67. Okay. It's year 36. All right, you guys. You know what? You guys that are giving me good comments, I'm talking to you now. You tell me what I could do here. Why don't you do it? Hell, you can make a video about it, reacting to my video here. Tell me, pick me apart, because I'm done. I'm done trying to figure this out. Go ahead, call me out. Leave a comment. If you have a solution to what I'm doing here, if I am really doing something wrong, if I'm really doing something noobish, please let me know. Tell me how I could fix this. Tell me what I could do, because I have spent 2 years trying to figure this out, and it's not working. So, I don't know. All right. Well, I mean, I could go to war with these guys. I probably could thump them. I mean, we'll see. Earlier today, with the same build, I have all these bonuses, right? Let's look. I'll show you. So I got free Admiralty, all that stuff. Well, this doesn't help your ships directly, I don't think. Maybe. But yeah, we got Fleet Admiralty. We got bonuses on our leaders and stuff, and we got traits for army damage, though that doesn't help our fleets. But yeah, I mean, and then we got militarist ethic, all that stuff, and it's like the last battle I had, it's like it didn't matter, and I outnumbered him. So I'm just yeah, okay, yeah, all right. So I'm gonna go, guys. I hate to leave on a low note. But yeah, I guess I got to come back to this once in a while and be reminded of, yeah, just I had to see again. I don't know. I guess I don't learn. All right. So I'm going to go look at some mods for this and maybe try some out. See what we're looking at. I think in particular, I would love to see some mods around habitability and making playing wide easier. Not even easier, just doable. Getting rid of all the rain that seems to be against that playstyle in this game. I really. Okay, you guys have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Wow, did I have my audio muted the whole time? I thought I didn't check that. All right, well, at least you can hear my voice. And thank you for the compliments, guys. Again, yeah, let's leave a little bit of a high note. I want to thank you all for hearing me rant. I wasn't intending on that at all. So, and I just want to thank you for sticking around. I mean, again, Straight Evolution, thanks for staying a member. Yeah, I mean, I did tell you guys that these past next 3 months were going to be chaos. So, yeah. By the way, I do want to let you guys know a little bit about my health because it's been a little bit. This has been the longest I've gone without digestive issues since I can remember. I think I might have had a slightly upset stomach like a week ago, but most of this month it's been pretty calm. It's because I basically gave up certain foods that I have been clinging on to for a long time. I'm just taking that a day at a time. I don't know where that's going to go. I'm not really a fan of the idea of doing the, I think they call it the lion diet or whatever. Doing that, that was never. I did not wake up or grow up wanting to. So, I mean, I'm kind of in this thing kicking and screaming, but hey, it's what I have to do to not be miserable. So I will do it. But I kind of do it begrudgingly. So maybe that attitude will change later. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know what's going on. I'm okay. US has been great so far. I mean, expensive. Absolutely. You know, it's like my welcome to America was stepping off that plane and seeing smart water being $10. Like, yeah, that would have been 50 pesos. That would have been less than $1. So, I mean, but I got on my hands on a lot of really good clothes. Not that this is, yeah. Well, that's why I have this sign. So people are like, aren't you supposed to play Stellaris? Well, gameplay's over. We're just screwing around now. So, but yeah, I just thought I'd give you guys an update on that. If you know, I'm. It's no secret. I'm not really very active, post wise, like you know, like content wise, right? I'm streaming. This is about all I really feel I'm able to give. I'll give you guys a short. I'll try to see if I can put out the short for my achievement. That'll be nice. See if I could do that. That shouldn't be too hard. But even then, there's all these things that I thought I was going to get done this year that just haven't happened. And you know. But anyway, thanks for sticking around. I'll see you guys next time. I'm gonna go relax, eat something, and shut the hell up. Take care.